What's going on, everybody? Welcome. It's LC time. This video is for my new players, my babies, fresh meat, fresh out the womb. You fresh out here in these streets. This is for you. Whether you discovered this game because of the new collab that was announced, whether you saw a friend playing this game, you said, "Hey, what the fuck is that? It looks awesome. It looks like Star Ocean." And you found me. Hi, how you doing? Well, I'm gonna give you a little something to start off with to help you out. All right, just to give you a little smooth start. Smooth start. It's gonna be bumpy for you, but just to give you a little extra smooth start and avoid some of the mistakes that I made. Mistake number one: chasing meta units. Don't do it because you would turn this game into more of a chore than a game. Don't do it. Have fun. Find you something that you want to accomplish. Play the game to accomplish that. You want to be top in arena, go for it. You want to collect every unit, get them all to 100 SC, so on and so. Do it. Mistake number one: wasting resources. And when I say wasting resources, I mean splitting your resources. Do not split your resources. Focus on one unit, max that unit in whatever area you're looking to max, whether it's board, put all resources into that. SC, put mother souls into that. And then once you max that, then go over to the next unit. Because what's going to happen is you're going to feel starved for resources when you've had enough to complete 4 or 5 units over, but you split them so nobody's complete. So you feel like you're behind. You feel like you um, can't do anything. You feel like you're stuck. Do not split your resources. That's it. Now, let's talk about the game. Once you do the prologue and you get to the tutorial summon, I'm going to give you 3 units: T Servia, Celios, which is who you're looking at right now, that long flowing hair, and PTR Robin. Those are the 3 units you should be going for. Personally, I say T Servia, she's a fucking monster. And you can Google and look, and look into other videos, and people can go into other depths and things like that. But I'll do a little something like that. We're not talking about that. We're just talking. That's just quick off the dome right there. I'm winging this, by the way. We're talking about what you should do as you're starting. And what you should do once you do your summon, once you get done with your summon, is you're gonna want to go over to your world map, and you're gonna want to start the story. That's like straight up, start the story. Why? Because running the story is what unlocks the shit that you need to progress in the game, i.e., Conquer, Alchemy Lab, Tor. You don't need Alchemy Lab and Tor to progress, but there are additional things to do to get stuff. First, so when you get here, you're gonna start here. And you're gonna see this glowing orb. The game is gonna tell you to click on it. It's gonna explain what it is. You're also gonna have this chest. As you progress through the world map by going from doing your story, you will see more chests. Click on these chests to get your goods. But you're gonna see these glowing spots. You have blue, you have red. This is your souls. These souls are what your bread and butter game. It's how you play the game. It's how you level up arcs, and we'll talk about that later. And this is how you use the arcs. Without souls, you can't do anything. Now, of course, you simply just take your arcs off, and voila, there's no cost. But you need arcs for passives and shit, especially if you're doing decent content. Okay. Now, if you look right here, you hit this plus button. I have a tank for both red and blue. That means that's the maximum amount I can have holding at one time. In order to increase said tank, I need gold for blue, blue orbs for red. Same thing that goes for the actual soul spots. In order to level up the soul spots, which increases its capacity and increases its rate every hour, I need gold for blue, blue for red. Okay? So, no one tip I can give you is play the story to unlock your soul spots. Period. Get that gold, increase your tank. It's the main thing you want to do right now. You want to increase these tanks. You want to get those soul spots. You want to level up those soul spots. You want to increase your maximum tank. The more souls you have, the more you can play the game, the more you can level up your arcs. The less souls you have, the less you can play the game, the less you can level up your arcs. Speaking of arcs, let's talk about arcs. Arcs are also, well, the second bread and butter of the game. This is how you make your units stronger. Arcs have skills on them, and in order to master that skill, you simply use the arc, and then every time you do a match, you will gain that AP. Let's go ahead and look at it. You will gain that AP. So as you can see, AP rate times 10. So every time I do a battle, I'll get 10 AP. I'll get 10 AP towards the 300 needed to master this skill. Which means to master our door, I'm going to need to fight 30 times. Think about it. You're going to be doing massive amounts of quests anyway. So it's not that hard. It's not that hard or not that of a tall order that you're going to be having problems. Also, there are events that increases that make times two AP rate, times 3, times 18, times 40. Those are special dungeons that happen ever so often. Next, you have your arc level up. This is an SSR arc. It's going to cost me 32,000 to level it up to level 3. That's just level 3. I only can get to 19,000. I can only hold 19,000. This is why I'm going to tell you do not worry about your SSR arcs. Why? Because your SSR arcs will bleed you. You don't have the souls to maintain them yet. This is why I say go through the story, unlock your nodes, increase your tanks. Even if you increase your tank to max early because you got a good gold payday, you have no soul spots. So getting to that maximum filling that tank is gonna take you forever. It's gonna be not efficient at all. So you want to progress the story, you want to get those tanks so you can level up your arcs. As you level up your arcs and also units, you're gonna gain rewards. So level 2, 4, 7, and 10. It's an SSR arcs. It's an SSR arc. So 100, 200, 300, and then for level 10 is that you get an Ethereum pot. The fuck's an Ethereum pot? I'm gonna tell you. Ethereum pot, if you play the FFBE, is akin to a 5% trust smoogle. Hit this plus sign right here. It'll show you the arc reward for that, the arc ether reward for that arc. Once you hit 100%, boom, you got it. Now, small fact on how to get ether. Every arc, so if you run 3 units and you use an arc, every arc has a chance, okay, has a chance, its own individual chance. It's not 10% total for like a random 0.1% for any three. Each arc has its own individual 10% chance to gain a zero point 0.1 increase. Same as FABE as far as that whole system. And yes, there's a such thing as ether farming. There's a certain stage you go to, and you will simply just put it on auto. And I'm gonna show you auto. I'm gonna go back to that, and I'll show you that. Extend. Extend is used to. Let me see. Do I even have an extend? Nope. Of course not. I thought I had one for the event. Extend is used to increase these stats and increase the AP ratio for skills. Pretty simple. You want to max these stats to get the best out of the arcs, especially the arcs that you use for big fights and things like that. Maybe even put a couple if you got extra maybe even put a couple into to these skills to learn them faster if you want. Okay, so that's pretty much arcs. You want to worry about your SR and your R arcs. Why? Because the R arcs and the SR arcs won't bleed you for resources for your orbs, and the skills you get will carry you through the game right now. It's early. You don't need to worry about the high end skills from SSR arcs. Okay. So don't stress yourself about this. Let's go over the units. Three of these units are DOH, Davin, Eliza, and DB Ray. Like I said, I wrote this account during the New Year's free banner where you get a step up, 3 step ups to get DOH units, and these are the DOH units I got. So we're going to go over here to Celios. He's level 20. All right. And as you level up units, you're going to get spells. Just like arcs, you're going to get rewards just like arcs. Now, some units will give Mother Souls instead, just like some arcs will give Ethereum Pots instead for levels 1 to level 1, or for levels 2, 4, 7, and 10. This is the same way. So you have some units that give crystals, some units give mother souls. So 100 for here, 200, 300, 500. So a total of 1100 crystals for getting a unit to level 80. Not unlocking them to be able to get to level 80, not enhancing your level, but leveling them to level 80. Okay? So you're going to go over here. This is your enhance. This is the materials you need to increase its maximum to 40. And now as you enhance, that's how you increase the board. So right now, it's only 32 now. It says 4 of 32. We'll look at that in a second. Awaken. Awaken is, well, just what it says. You're awakening, increasing the base stats. To awakening once, you need 30. To awakening twice, 60. 3 is 90. 4 is 120. 5 is 200. 6 is 400. And prisms. Get prisms from pulling a dupe of a unit. Simple. That's it. Now, as you enhance, you unlock their board further to unlock more stats, passives, abilities, things like that. If you click here, this is where you will see it. I'm going to zoom out. Now, you will see the highlighted area is the 32 nodes that I can currently unlock for this guy. If I was to enhance them to 2, it would then expand and I will be able to unlock even more. Same thing with enhancing to 3, enhancing them to 4. Okay? And that's where you learn your abilities. Right now, I haven't learned all of his abilities. Only got his first two. His special and his S1. Change of equipment. This is your equip. Pretty straightforward. Once you get more equipment, you'll be able to equip stuff. Get them a little stats and some traits. Skill up. This is where you're going to learn skills and increase your strength of your unit. If the SC says 0, it's from their ability board. Anytime somebody gets a skill from an ability board, it's going to cost 0. All right. And you have magic, passive skills. Wow. Real quick about units. Actually, not real quick. After I think I saw a covered enhance, awaken, ability board. What enhance has effect? What has what enhancing? Shit? What enhance has on the effect has it on the ability? God, you know what I'm trying to say. Damn it, I'm all over the place. Okay. Traits. Traits are your passes for each unit. Every unit has 2 traits. You come with the first trait in its weakened form, and then you have to make it stronger from their board, and then you unlock their second trait from their board. Abilities, this summary what they're weak to, strong against, so on and so forth. I talked about SC. All right. Now, what makes a unit a good unit in terms of these tier lists, people that make tier lists and things like that. What makes a unit, and I understand why they say this. What makes a unit good is you can look at their ability board. You have some very, very good skills that you get from arcs that cost 9, 7, 6 SC. If a unit has a lot of those skills on their board for free, that basically saves you SC, allowing you to put even more passives on them, making them stronger. That's why some people say, hey, this unit is top tier, this unit isn't top tier. Now you can put those same passes on any unit, but for those other units, it costs SC, which means some units could be SC dependent, high SC dependent to really be decent, or you may not be able to use everything until super high, and that's later in the game. So of course a lot of factors plays in it, but mainly it's the SC usage. If you have a character that gets auto brave, auto crit, auto haste, attack up 3, attack up 2, um, proud force, our aim vitals, advanced aim vitals, all on their board, that's a very good unit. That's a lot of SC you just saved. Okay. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's off the top of my head. That's pretty much it, man. That's some of the stuff that I had been doing, and some of the space I made to really. I spread my resource. I didn't really level up my orbs, so I was kind of stuck on leveling up my arcs, and I just didn't really. I didn't know, but now I know, and I'm helping you guys go ahead and not fuck up. and not have a bad experience, not have that bad first week experience. So a lot of people don't understand a game's that first week is what determines if a player is going to stay or not. And if you have a good starting experience, players will stay. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of get that out, redo that old video because the audio was terrible, and get that out there. And I'll make more videos in more detail. I'll try to do some write down and have like a nice structure and everything like that. Make them shorter, because I usually wing everything. I don't, but yeah, that's that. I hope you guys enjoy. And if you have any questions, please hit me up in the comment section. I got you, fam. All right. So I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Good luck on your DMC fire rolls. If I don't see you guys, I'll probably most likely stream this account and my other account as well, Rose. Oops, and we'll go from there. So good luck on your rolls, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. Hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, go and subscribe for more LC content. Is there anything else? Am I missing anything else? Yeah, I'm about to drink some milk. I'm hungry. BB Shin, come to me. I'm out, y'all. Peace.